All right, welcome into Extra Time. I've still got Stevie and Craig, as well as Mario and Frank, and plenty of your questions to dive into. Let's get to the first one. For all of you, do you think caps and national pride still matter that much to players in this modern era of club football? Craig?
Don't know. Probably.
Yeah, I would say so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
No.
I would say so, yeah. There's no reason why it wouldn't.
I think what matters to players, and it's always mattered to players, is getting to play in the big arena at a European Championships, or an African Cup of Nations, or a World Cup, particularly World Cup.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody as a kid growing up, we don't really want to play in friendlies, if we're being honest, but you grow up as a kid watching your country playing these, well, most of the times playing these World Cup, and you think, my God, So when you get a chance to do that, that's
Special.
Yeah, it is special. Even though when we get to World Cups, we make a complete mess of it.
We still get there.
Well, I'll tell you who never made a complete mess of a World Cup. Frank, what do you think?
Don't start them.
No, I'm with the guys. I think players are still very proud of wearing their national team shirt, and the fact is, I was at the time, like I would say 5-6 years ago, I was thinking that the Champions League was getting above the World Cup, but it didn't happen, and I'm very pleased that the World Cup is still the holy grail of a football player, wearing his national team shirt, playing for his country, and trying to get something out of it.
Mario?
Yeah, I think, when you wear the national team shirt, you'd never have a moment in your career where the whole nation loves you, because normally it's only one part, right, for the team that you represent, like let's say if you're from the Netherlands. So having that, the whole country then rooting for you, that moment when you step on the field, it's a big shirt to carry, and I think that moment, every player plays football just to achieve the top of the top. So I don't think it will ever go away.
All right, next question.
That was all she wrote.
Drop. That was all she wrote for that question, or he. Start, bench, drop. Haaland, Mbappe, or Harry Kane? Ooh.
Is this Haaland thing just taking legs?
Yeah. Put start, guys. All start Haaland, because we've been hard. I don't know. People they took it too seriously. We love Haaland. We love Haaland. We never said he wasn't good.
No.
The guy's a great
player.
He's not even on the show today,
Yeah.
and that seriously annoying Norwegian, not Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
The other one, the older one. There's a pain in the butt. Jan Agafjordov, still emailing everybody. Did you see it?
No.
He's emailing.
Don't bother with email.
It's like it's Norwegian humour, as if you've ever seen a Norwegian comedian. I've never seen a Norwegian comedian. They're not funny, right? And he just keeps emailing, and then reply all about this Haaland stuff.
Oh, he loves it.
He's not even on the show.
Nope.
If he keeps that up, he'll not be back on it. Seriously. Pain in him.
Right, so start, bench, drop.
Mbappe.
Starting Mbappe.
Yeah. Haaland. Kane.
Stevie?
Yeah.
Wow, Frank?
Yeah.
Mario?
It's also normal because everybody wants to play counter-attack when they have to. So yes, the same setup, because Mbappe speed, Haaland speed, Kane, when you're around the box, he's going to deliver. But if you can't play that game, you need speed.
All right.
So tell me again, because I know I brought this up in the main show, just be quickly, but tell me, how can you forget a colleague's name?
Oh, Frank, how can you forget a colleague's name?
Old age.
Yeah, you know what? I'm still
there, Frank,
feeling very. I'm still feeling very embarrassed about that, because of course Mario, I played with him, and he knows how much I love him, and that was absolutely when the show took off, and I say, how stupid you were, my man! How can you forget a teammate? And again, I want to say how much I'm sorry, Mario, that I didn't remember your name, because that hurt me a lot, and I guess it did it too. But I do remember you, my man, because you made us win very important games.
Hey,
okay.
You lived that FA Cup like it was your best friend. You remember? Hey, Come on now, Frank. Come on now. You know, look, when I came on the show my first time, I said Frank Leboeuf was one of the guys that I came in as a young boy. He was a more seasoned, I won't even use the word older, I said seasoned, that used, you know, like help me, try to fit in to a team. And Frank was one of them. And Frank, you forget my name.
All right, enough.
You
see Craig Burley? You see Craig Burley?
Listen,
Bad.
I'm not
Bad. You know what?
I'm
going
not
to
on an airplane. I don't have a seat.
You know, I'm
going to
say something.
Get out
you know, you don't deserve to have played. You don't deserve to have played for the World Cup best team in the world.
Ooh, I didn't bring it up.
Mario should never have been allowed back on the show again after talking about Frank like
You know, I meant to say to you, you know the first time you were on the show? I was so proud to be on the same show as you.
I was the same. I felt the same.
I just really admired everything about you, the way you played, the way you held yourself.
Well, I wasn't. That's the only reason I moved to the US. That's just because you were here.
Stevie, you should be the last that said that, Stevie, because you are one of the guys that always gets his compliment from me, Stevie. So don't start me now.
Exactly.
Don't start me now, Stevie.
That's true. That's true.
We need to clip that part up and just put it as like a Valentine's Day compilation.
No, but
where Stevie was just speaking to you. I know it wasn't authentic, but there's always a little truth in every joke.
I only asked how he forgot his name.
Yeah.
I didn't want some sob story.
Oh my God! You know what? That's a really true thing that I want to say to the audience and people are watching us.
Audience.
We really respect each other and appreciate each other. That's a real story. It's not fake. And if we tease each other because that's part of the game, because we love that, I think we really love each other.
Well, I'm not sure. I asked for you to be banned off this show last week. I'm not sure about that.
He's just asked for Jan to be banned from the show, so there's somewhat respect.
Banned from. He's just banned
Bad period.
across the board. Real tough.
Who does this break benefit more, Arsenal or Liverpool?
Oh my God!
There's not a straight. It's not a straight answer. The only thing that will answer that is how Liverpool play at the weekend. Because if Liverpool don't play well or they get beat, then it'll be this break didn't help them. But if they actually play well and win the game, then the fact that they've been away for 10 days, then we'll say, well, it seems like the break did them good. So it really does come down to the performance
At the weekend.
The question should have been asked the other way. It doesn't benefit Arsenal for sure, because they were on the way to get at their best. That's for sure. Arsenal can be regretting the fact that they didn't carry on. But I agree with Stevie. For Liverpool, we have to wait for the weekend.
Wasn't it this break last year? It might have been this one or the one before. That Liverpool come off the back of it and they lost at home to Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
I tell you what, Craig's like an elephant.
My God.
He doesn't forget anything.
Craig Burley, the elephant.
Not in stature, just in brain power. What?
You clearly thought it was stature.
No.
I get called many things.
Why did you bring it up?
Oh, apparently it was in September of last year. So,
All right.
There you go. Boom.
Listen,
That's
you know
exactly what
stats. But on the back of the break, yes.
why some smart Alec in the gallery ruined my story?
Next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how sad is it that the US fan base is excited over a 1-1 draw at home against a short-handed Ecuador? Stevie?
Were they excited? Well, I watched part of the game. US were much the better side.
Yeah, I think
they were behind.
I think they were excited about the performance because Herc on Football America said it was the best performance under Mauricio Pochettino, and Casey Keller echoed those sentiments as well, that we finally see the direction in which this US men's national team is going under Pochettino. A sense of identity.
Well, because he won game.
Yes.
That's what they
this
said.
was the best performance, yes.
It was the best performance, but that's not one performance is not an identity. It's a performance.
Now we're starting to see things.
No, we're not starting to see we've had one game that wasn't a win. Who said we're starting to see? If you have 5 or 6 games in a row and you play like that and you get results or you get performance that is getting better and better and better, then we might start to see it. There's one game against Ecuador, they were behind.
I think they call it clutching at straws.
Yeah.
That would be the term. Clutching
I think they call it talking nonsense.
Well, that's a great advertisement.
Another way of putting it.
For Football America's on tomorrow.
If you're going to bring it up and mention the programme and mention it and then tell me what they've said and it's over one game, it doesn't make sense. If someone's got a problem with that, then fine, no problem. I don't have an issue. But I'm sorry if you're judging on one game, because they've been crap, haven't they? Really, for the most part.
That's what we're saying, that they set the bar
so they've had one game that they didn't win. They were behind against Ecuador. They played better because I watched a chunk of the game. They played some decent stuff. But Ecuador, they're not exactly giant killers, are they? And they're playing Australia next, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they're playing all the big teams. Not. So, judge when you're playing better teams more consistently. That's when you can say...
Ecuador finished second in CONMEBOL.
Huh?
Ecuador finished second in CONMEBOL, behind only Argentina. But they didn't have Caicedo, Stupinian came off.
Whatever.
Clutching at straws.
Whatever.
You're just making his argument for him.
Yeah. So to answer that question,
I've made more friends. But at least I won't be on Football Americas. And I'm all right with that. I'm busy enough here.
Which World Cup qualifier stands out as the hardest match you've ever played? Frank, let's start with you.
Well, in '98 we were qualified because we played at home. I don't remember any game hardest. It was more a European Championship that I remember, but qualification, but not a World Cup. I don't recall any game that I found.
What about in the Euros
harder
game?
than any other?
What was your hardest one? What was your hardest Euros game then?
Oh, the hardest one that was away from home in '95. We played against Romania with the former big stars like Hagi, Popescu, and some others. Petrescu as well. And we played in Romania, and that was the atmosphere and everything. The rooster is the badge for France. They were cutting head of roosters in front of us in the stand. That was insane. And it was the beginning of the new era of the Zidane, Carambe, Lizarazu who came, and we won 3-1 there. That was really a fit. That was really something special because we didn't expect to win in that strange atmosphere.
Mario?
Yeah, I think when Holland was at home, we played against Bulgaria, I think. That was one of the games that they were doing well in that group. And I remember being in the dressing room was one of my first games coming back into the national team. And I never forget in the dressing room, Van Basten coming to me and saying like, hey, they got a left winger. And if you shut him down, we win the game and we get qualified. I don't want to say I was nervous, but it did lift the competition level up. And we ended up winning that game. We got qualified to go to the World Cup. So yeah, that was definitely one at home. Was one of the big ones playing for Holland at that time.
See, that was all down to Mario.
Was that Risto Stoichkov? Was the winger he was talking about?
Yes. No. You're talking about Stoichkov. Are you talking about from Barcelona?
Yes.
No, not him, because he was a legend. No, it wasn't. No. I will not say that because he was a legend. No.
Kostadinov?
Berbatov
wasn't Kostadinov?
I think it was the one that was at Manchester City.
Well, they know them.
You guys, your toughest qualifier?
Yeah. I've got two. Hard to pick. 85 at Hampden Park against Spain. Beat them.
Fair.
And was that the Charlie Nicholas goal? That was Switzerland.
No, that was Switzerland.
I'll get my coat.
And 89 at Hampden Park, we beat France.
Oh.
Qualified for the 1990.
Yeah, I remember
World
that.
Cup.
True.
Yeah.
Great year.
Those two, yeah.
95, I think it was, or early 96, was it 95? Greece at home. European Championship, final game, winner takes all. Winner goes to the Euros, loser does not. There was no playoffs. And I was a fledgling player there. I think it was only my 4th or 5th cap. And amongst all these experienced guys at Hampden, nervous as hell, because I'm like 22 or 23, and it's all on the line. and McCoy's come off the bench. Alan McCoy's come off the bench and scored 1-0. But I just never ever, you know, it's very rarely. Sometimes it happens, but it's very rarely everything goes down to 2 teams right to the last game. And as an inexperienced player, whenever I stepped out of position, I had Gary McAllister, who was my captain, giving me a right ear bashing.
Earful.
Got an earful all the time, so it was just, yeah, tough.
Tough one. All right, final question. Big Ange is close to cooked at Forest. Do you think he might thrive in MLS? He wouldn't have to worry about relegation, and his attacking style would probably go over well with American fans. Craig, you're a Nottingham insider. What do you think?
Don't know, mate. I don't know.
I'm trying to know because he started off coaching in Australia, basically the A-League, which is just on a par with MLS. So absolutely he would be fine.
Do you think his style would fit here?
Aye, absolutely.
What do you guys think, Frank?
I think he should rest. I think he should rest a little bit, you know, and digest a little bit, and maybe rethink his managing, and maybe come back better.
I think he has to be careful because you know what the thing is, when he comes to MLS and he allows his team to have so many gaps, he might struggle, man, because he might go home and go crazy. So if he comes here, he really have to be careful with that high line that he wants to play.
Who knows?
He's not done
Bring
yet,
him to
is he?
Bristol.
He's not done yet.
No, you don't think he's done.
I mean, he's coming out of the oven and he's getting close to the microwave. It was just a bad choice, wasn't it, really? I mean, we talked about this.
Yeah.
It was a crazy fit for both. And at the time you went, why would Forest hire that style of manager? And why would that style of manager go into that type of team?
Maybe they thought the Greek heritage counted for something. They'd see eye to eye.
No.
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 I think Ange
They
was
were on holiday
his
together.
bad choice,
They were on
really,
holiday together. They got seen together before he signed. So
It was his.
Maybe
Yeah, you're
that
right.
was
It
maybe
really
one of
was
the
his bad choice because listen, a lot of people enjoyed what he did at Tottenham, and certainly in the early days,
Yeah.
the first 6 months. I think most people realised it got hear him, scare him. But you can't deny that he said he always won a trophy, and he did. And so he had some semblance of his stock was still decent.
Yep.
But jumping into this job, and if it continues in the manner in which it is, and he gets fired, which he will, then it's nosedived. He's certainly in the Premier League, never touching another job. Whereas if he'd have sat and waited for the right club, somebody with a squad that can play a bit of football, and he can work with them, that would have been the sensible thing to do. But as I think we've said before, almost every manager thinks they've got the Midas touch. I can go in there and make the difference.
Ego.
And Marinakis will not care whether Postecoglou's got Greek heritage or not. He'll just he'll just fire him.
Yep.
Simple as that.
he takes it for a drink. He goes for a nice drink, has some tea.
Something in the Greek drinks, I suppose.
Sorry,
It'd
who
be
was that
nice.
talking there? I forgot his name.
Oh, no. We will never forget Mario's name again. He will be back on the show. Not sure if tomorrow, but Craig, you back tomorrow? Stevie?
Damn right I'm not.
No, we're all off tomorrow, so...
I'm on Football Americas.
Oh, Craig might be begging to come on Football Americas after the USA versus Australia. Either way, tune in.